John Henry Clark was responding to this question like, what do you do when your loved ones or people you care about stand in the way of revolution, of the vision? And he's like, create distance. You can't expect people to believe in you that don't believe in themselves. And I was like, that's rough. And it's tough because I had a great conversation yesterday about like your parents and different people that have made sacrifices for you. Because you know that quote, like that saying, we stand on the shoulders of giants. And because you stand on these shoulders, these sacrifices, you're able to see the world differently. You can have a different vision. You see the top of the mountain and it may not be fully clear, but you're like, no, I can take this path. Like I see it. And then you get off their shoulders and you try and explain it to them like, no, this can be done differently. They're like, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. You can't get them to see. But it's like, how could you expect them to see when the only reason you see is because you stand on their shoulders? You stand on their sacrifice. So this battle is going to happen, but I was trying to figure out, what do you do? And this morning I got clarity. Because this other speaker was talking about this tragedy that happened in Mount Everest, where lots of people died. And then the interviewer was interviewing one of the survivors, and it was a guide. And they're going back and forth. And finally the interviewer was like, I don't understand why you do this. You sacrifice your life to get to the top of the mountain. Like, I don't see how it's worth it. Like, and then the guy just looks at him. And he's quiet and he looks dead in his face and he's like, you've never been to the top of the mountain. If you had, you wouldn't ask me that question. And the speaker was like, that's leadership. Getting to the top of the mountain, making all the sacrifices it takes to get there, experiencing it, not just seeing it, but living it. Then coming all the way back down and going and looking at your giants and your loved ones and saying, take a trip with me. May you make the sacrifices today. May you touch the top of the mountain. May you just not see it, but may you live it. May you all come all the way back down. Look your giants in the face that have sacrificed for you and say, take a trip with me. I've lived it now. Let's get it today. Let's get it.